DoorDash Girl indicted, facing prison and ruin. Andrew Esquire from Legal Mindset is giving us another video here today. He got 1.1 million views on this video so far. Congratulations, Mr. Legal Mindset. This must be quite the banger. So I thought we would give it a look and see what the deal is with the DoorDash Girl.
Hey guys, I just lost my job.
Oh, gotta get my volume up. Let's try that again.
Hey guys, I just lost my job. The police are doing nothing. This is a man's world.
It's a man's world.
I'm the victim.
Oh, you look into the eyes of crazy. It's terrifying, folks. This is the face of mental illness right here.
Remember, I'm the victim.
Oh God. I remember you yelling that you're the victim for walking into a man's house. Well, I don't think she actually entered, but she opened the door to a man's house and recorded him while he was sleeping. Yes, such a victim.
Henderson, aka DoorDash Girl, is absolutely finished after her criminal indictment has come down, and now she's going to have some major legal consequences.
Ooh, I like to hear that there are actual consequences for people's actions. I like to hear when the justice system is actually working and giving consequences.
We're talking about that today on The Legal Mindset. We teach you to be your own judge. I'm Andrew Esquire, American attorney. This is a Fast Facts video, the quick and dirty version of the latest in
Thank you, Andrew Esquire, for the quick and dirty version.
Legal news. So for those that may have missed it, this is our defendant here today, Olivia Henderson.
I did not know her name. I only remember her as DoorDash Girl and the girl that broke into a guy's house and recorded him while he was naked, which I know it's been said a million times before, but if you switch the genders, if it was a guy who opened the door to a woman asleep on the couch naked and he recorded her and posted that on the internet, what the hell? It's obviously wrong. 100%. The fact that she seemingly can't seem to notice how wrong that is wild to me.
She is the DoorDash Girl, and she became quite famous when she entered she essentially pushed open the door on a house that she was delivering DoorDash to, and she saw a man inside that was half naked. Now he was passed out from alcohol consumption, as the facts will later go.
By the way, the blurring that's being done there, I don't think that was in her original video. She just posted full hog the guy nude on the internet. Without his consent, obviously.
That's f***ed up.
But indeed, Olivia claimed, hey, this...
It is a little effed up. I think it's absolutely she's in the wrong for having done that. But it's a little... Dude needs to get his life together a little bit. He's ordering DoorDash, which is a problem to begin with, but I won't dive into that money pit. But ordering DoorDash and then falling asleep because you're so drunk and falling asleep half naked on the couch or fully naked, whatever. Come on, man. Some life choices need to change.
Man SA'd me.
Oh yeah, she claimed it was sexual assault. Oh, I don't know. Was I not supposed to say that? Whatever. I said it. I used the no words. Yeah. That's not essay. That's not what that is.
Right? And this guy was out here essaying me, and therefore the police need to come. Everybody needs to pay me. I need to be, I'm the victim here. She's claiming to be victim.
I'm the victim.
This clip right here will live in infamy forever.
Remember, I'm the victim.
Well, despite her Me Too-esque claims, it in fact was her who ended up getting in criminal trouble because of this. So Miss Henderson here, Olivia Henderson, was arrested after recording and posting images of the man on TikTok. So she took those images, took those video, posted on TikTok. It got all around, right? People were able to see the man, see his house. In the original video, his house number was visible. So you had all of that visible, exposing his location, his person, you know, him while he's passed out unconscious.
I'm going to keep telling my story. Like, this is the only justice I'm getting, is exposing this man. And having posted that video and it has gone viral. Like, now he can live with shame and embarrassment if people have seen it and knows who he is or where he, you know what I'm saying?
So she was arrested on that back last year, and it's been.
Yep. I'm not sure if he's going to get into this, but the video was taken down by TikTok because obviously that violates terms of service. And she kept putting it back up. So she was getting upset with TikTok because she kept violating terms of service by posting nudity on there. And then got upset that they took it down. Like, it very clearly violates terms of service. But she seems incapable of learning.
In quite a while, but she was finally indicted by a grand jury. That's just citizens that are drafted out to do the indictment instead of the district attorney. There's kind of those two different methods of bringing an indictment on two felonies, one of unlawful surveillance and another of distribution of the unlawful surveillance image. And that's absolutely huge news, and that's absolutely...
That sounds accurate. I'm surprised she didn't get charged with some sort of sexual crime as well. Something that has to do with the fact that she's recording someone naked. That's in their own home, which is not, that's akin to going to a clothing store and recording someone in the changing room. It's the same kind of thing. That is absolutely a sexual crime.
Something that was breaking right now. But one thing that very few people are talking about, we're going to talk about today on The Legal Mindset, is the massive civil liability she now clearly has under New York state law.
Oh, okay. Let's hear about it.
Let's get right into it. So let's look at the indictment and the charges that kind of rolled down. So here you see the file from the New York State with Olivia Henderson, birth year 2002. You see the indictment, the incident was on October 12th, 2025. The arrest was in November by Oswego City Police. Her defense attorney, she's going with the public defender's office. She does not have anything but a public defender at this point. And obviously the assistant district attorney is on the other side of that with her next appearance there in May. So all of that's coming up. She's got this indictment, which means, hey, a grand jury felt there was enough evidence to proceed on this.
Yeah, absolutely. There's enough evidence to proceed on it. She recorded the evidence herself and posted it all over the place.
Bring her to trial. And what that also means to me is not...
People, I don't know if this is a newer generation thing. I don't think it's just a newer generation thing because boomers are pretty bad about this too, honestly. People need to stop recording themselves doing crimes and posting it on the internet. What? Like, this is bare minimum. Stop recording every little thing you do and posting it out where everyone can see. It's really not a good idea. Quick video interruption. I've been putting out at least one video a day. If I brought you any enjoyment, I would appreciate if you would like, subscribe, and leave a comment. I do read all of them. Thanks. Back to the video.
Not only is this going to go forward with felonies, but also there's potential civil liability. Now, why do I think that's a big thing? That's a huge thing because this is her first time offense for the criminal charges. Those will probably be light. As much as everyone wants to say this might be 8 years in prison, etc., it won't.
No, it won't.
Won't be. This will probably...
She's also fairly young and female, so it will probably go pretty light on her.
Probably be a slap on the wrist at best with probation or a split sentence. The criminal charges are on. Though
I would love if, along with that probation, was preventing her from using TikTok or social media. I think that would genuinely, for her own good, I think it would be good for her to be removed from social media because it seems to be brain rotting her.
Honestly going to be a joke when it comes down to it, and she's probably going to enter into a plea deal. But when you look at the civil side and the potential civil liability, particularly under the special New York law that nobody has talked about so far, that is absolutely going to destroy her. So,
Okay.
turning over to
Let's
that,
hear
after
it.
we look at the charges here, once again, the dissemination of a surveillance video and the unlawful surveillance, when we turn over to the massive liability, we look at New York Civil Rights Law, Section 52B. This is for allowing a private right of action for non-consensual dissemination of intimate images, otherwise known as, people know it as revenge porn. Now, this statute...
Yep. Okay. This is interesting. So she does have these liabilities. I guess these are civil and not criminal. I would have thought that this would be a criminal thing, but what do I know? I'm just a weird bear man on the internet.
It's not just for stuff posted online. It's not just for ex-girlfriends, ex-boyfriends. It's really for any sort of image that is being posted without somebody's consent. And it covers directly on point secret recording like this. This is something that fits spot on with this and the posting of unclothed bodies without consent. And mind you, this situation, it's very interesting because of the genders and people not coming to think of this. But if the genders had been flipped here.
I hadn't watched this before, but he's going the exact same route that I did.
That been a woman inside and a male DoorDash driver. Certainly, I think people would have thought about this civil liability right away.
Yep,
but I think
absolutely.
perhaps people thought, okay, because it's a man and there's essay thrown out, there's this kind of Me Too-esque allegation, we're not going to think about this. But this is very, very direct and very, very on point. And this allows for massive injunctive relief, compensatory damages, punitive damages, and attorney's fees. And because of that, this will absolutely ruin her life. So look.
He says that. I'm not so sure. You can't. What's the term? The lemon isn't worth the squeeze. I don't think she has a bunch of money to get from her. So suing her for attorney's fees and all of these other things, you're only going to get whatever she has, and even that, it's not going to be everything that she has, right? There's like the law is set up in a way that that civil things like that cannot absolutely forcefully bankrupt someone in that same manner. So even if she does owe you $15 million, let's say she loses and owes $15 million. If she only has $100 in the bank, you're getting what, $30? And then good luck collecting on the rest that she owes you. Like, I don't think that it's going to ruin her in the same way. It might prevent her from prospering as well, if this is kind of looming over her head. But, she's working DoorDash. I don't imagine she's bringing in a huge amount of money to begin with.
Let me jump over to my judgment.
All right.
So Olivia is likely going to enter a plea deal or a verdict with a light sentence as a first-time offender. The felonies are not going to land her 8 years in prison. She'll probably get a couple months at best.
Yeah, I do think that he's right on this, but I do think she needs at least that couple months. I think she needs something to really give her time to think and realize, okay, maybe I was not the victim in this as much as I thought I was. Maybe I actually am capable of perpetrating the evil and wrong in the world that I purport to fight against.
More likely, she's going to get probation and some sort of time outside of prison, maybe community service, etc. She's not going to be serving the 8 years. However, if this man brings a civil lawsuit using this law, and we're just talking about this one law, they could potentially recover $500,000 in compensatory damages and up to $2 million in punitive damages just on this. That's kind of an average outcome when you've got something that has gone viral, that has been widespread on the internet, that exposes his name, very intimate, obviously intimate details, his location, etc.
Yeah, but again, you're not going to be able to get more out of her than she has. If she doesn't have $2 million, you're not going to get $2 million from her.
All of those factors point to a massive claim. And not only that, but this is very similar to the case of Vitaly, where Vitaly defamed someone, calling them made a criminal accusation, much as she made that Me Too-esque allegation about SA. In that case, and when we're comparing the two, In both cases, you have potential defamation and intentional infliction of emotional distress. Those both apply here. Same in the Vitali case and same over here. So if you pile that on top of the liability under 52B, you're looking at potential multi-million-dollar lawsuit here that could absolutely ruin her. So I think in my conclusion that she absolutely deserves the maximum punishment. And this is something that needs to happen so that copycats don't try to do the same thing or try to post this information online. I think should be absolutely discouraged. But
Yeah, absolutely. I do think that our punishments in the judicial system should be strong enough that it discourages others, discourages people from doing the same, copycats, if you will, as he said. Again, I would love to see good, serious consequences come to her, and maybe the fact that she won't have the money to be able to pay out those. Maybe the fact that she won't have them. Wow, I cannot speak. Maybe the fact that she doesn't have the money to be able to pay for the punitive damages and such, can be used as a leverage to get her more time in jail, like saying that, these are other consequences that she's supposed to have to deal with, but is incapable of dealing with. And so if you don't give her a longer time in jail, then she's essentially getting off with just a slap on the wrist rather than actually facing the consequences of her actions. So maybe that can be leveraged in a way to get more time in jail. I'm not entirely sure the legality of that, but maybe that's something that could be tried. Well, it looks like we got about a minute left, so I thought we were at the end here. Let's keep going.
I want to know what you guys think in the comments below, and I will catch you on the next one. Make sure you guys have got...
Okay, so it's just it's an ad. He's probably gonna, what is this, the cabbage plushie?
Your cabbage plushies, they are still
Yep. If you want a cabbage plushie, go check out his channel, find his
available now.
Let's see where it's
get
at.
them at the link in the description and the link in the pinned comments. They are super soft, super cute, and they absolutely enrage Cabbage Boy Ramsey Kalita Smile.
And it's always good to enrage Ramsey Kalita Ismail. Yeah, I think I've already kind of given my conclusion there a minute ago, so I guess that's it. Take it easy. Oh no, you've ended up in my den. You must think that this is the end, but you have no need to fret. There's still more to come yet. Click on subscribe to let YouTube know just how far this channel should go. More will come later, or if you so need, click on another video to see more of me in your feed.